Welcome to the Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. It's Friday and we're doing the Back to Basics week, and today is the most practically useful episode of the week. 6 grapes every wine drinker needs to know. There are hundreds of wine grape varieties cultivated around the world, and over the course of the show, we've talked about dozens of them so far. But if you had to reduce the entire world of wine to its most useful cheat sheet, a framework that lets you walk into any restaurant in any country and make an intelligent, informed decision from the wine list, it would look like this. 6 grapes, let me give you each one. Cabernet Sauvignon, the most widely planted noble red grape in the world. It has a dark color, high tannin, high acidity, structured, and it's age-worthy. The flavors run to blackcurrant, cedar, dark plum, and tobacco. And it's best in Bordeaux, Napa Valley, Tuscany's Super Tuscans, and Chile's Maipo Valley. The wine you reach for when you want something serious, structured, and built for steak or lamb chop. The catch is that good Cabernet needs time, either in a cellar or in the glass. Open it an hour before you pour, and the word to know when you see it on a label, where it's from, it will be dry, full-bodied, and tannic. Plan accordingly. Next is Pinot Noir, the most finicky and most sight-sensitive, most seductive red grape in the world. Thin-skinned, pale in color, low tannin, high acidity. The flavors run to red cherry, strawberry, dried rose, earth, and sometimes a haunting iron or forest floor quality in the finest examples. At its best in Burgundy, Oregon's Willamette Valley, New Zealand's Central Otago and Martinborough, and California's Sonoma Coast. The wine you reach for when you want something elegant, food-friendly, and genuinely interesting. It pairs with almost anything that red wine pairs with, plus salmon, duck, and mushroom dishes that would overwhelm a heavier red. Continuing on Chardonnay, this is the most versatile white grape in the world and the most misunderstood. 2 completely different wines exist under this name. The lean, mineral, unoaked style, best exemplified by Chablis and other cool climate expressions, is crisp, fresh, and pure. The rich, buttery, oaked style, and the one that gave Chardonnay its 1990s reputation, is full-bodied, creamy, and tropical. The grape itself has very little inherent aroma, which makes it indefinitely shapeable by the winemaker. The word to know is that if the label says unoaked or no oak, it's probably in the lean style. If it says barrel, fermented, or reserve, it's probably richer. Both are excellent in the right context. The mistake is expecting the lean when you ordered the rich, and vice versa. Next, Sauvignon Blanc. This is the most immediately aromatic and recognizable white grape in the world. It has high acidity, herbaceous, zingy, with flavors of grapefruit, lemon, green herbs, and sometimes a distinctive cat's pee quality that sounds off-putting, but is actually a genuine quality indicator of the best New Zealand examples. At its best in the Loire Valley's Sancerre and Pouilly-Fumé, and New Zealand's Marlborough. The wine you reach for when you want something crisp, refreshing, and unapologetically present. It's the perfect aperitif wine, the perfect seafood wine, and genuinely difficult to pair badly with food. Riesling, the greatest white grape in the world that most people have never tried seriously, and the one that professional sommeliers consistently list as their personal favorite. It's extraordinarily versatile, ranging from bone dry to intensely sweet, with naturally high acidity that allows it to age for decades. The flavors are distinctive, with citrus, peach, apricot, and a signature petrol or mineral quality that develops with age. At its best in Germany's Moselle Valley and Alsace in France, the word to know is the label should tell you the sweetness level. Dry Riesling with seafood or spicy food is one of the great wine and food combinations available at any price point. A dry German Riesling from the Moselle at $15 to $25, paired with Thai food or Vietnamese food, is a discovery that permanently converts most people into Riesling drinkers. The grape's high acidity cuts through the fat and spice in a way that almost nothing else manages as gracefully. And then the wild card, Grenache, also known as Garnacha in Spain. This grape appears in some of the world's most celebrated wines, including Châteauneuf-du-Pape, Priorat, and Rioja, usually as the dominant variety in a blend. It produces wines of warmth, spice, red fruit, and a distinctive herbal quality in cooler climates. It is also, in old vine form, one of the most complex and age-worthy grapes on earth. Knowing Grenache makes you a more interesting and versatile wine drinker, because you'll recognize it across French, Spanish, and increasingly Australian wine lists. Tomorrow, we'll talk about how to stock a starter wine collection for under $150. You won't want to miss it. That's today's Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for the next decant.